All right, I am in New York City today. I had the bulk of the day to do some wandering around, do some exploring, do some sightseeing, and because last month I attended the inauguration of Donald Trump down there in Washington, D.C. as the 45th President of the United States, I decided to come here. This is the site of the very first inauguration back in 1789. That's President George Washington's statue up there, right here on Wall Street, Federal Hall, National Historic Site. I decided, you know what, I'm going to see how many other presidential historic sites I can find. Cooper Union, the building is still there. This is where Abraham Lincoln came and he gave a speech that propelled him to prominence in the Republican Party. He won the Republican nomination subsequently, and of course the White House. There's the General Grant National Memorial, otherwise known as Grant's Tomb. Yeah, that's here in New York City. It is the largest mausoleum anywhere in the United States. He did not die in New York City, but Chester A. Arthur did. His home on 123 Lexington Avenue, that's still there. It's no longer a home. I don't know, there might be apartments upstairs. There's a little historic marker out front. He actually died in the house. Before he was president, Chester Arthur was vice president. He was there at that home when he received word that James Garfield, president of the United States, had died. He then took the oath of office at his residence there. So, second president to be inaugurated, sworn into office here in New York City. You can visit the Theodore Roosevelt Birthplace National Historic Site. The building that's there is not the original home. That was destroyed, but this is an exact replica, as close as they can get to it anyway. You can take a tour of that. I've been to all these other historic sites with the exception of the Cooper Union, but so I wanted to check some more off my list. New president, new travel goals, that sort of thing. So President Trump was born in Jamaica in Queens, New York. There's a hospital there where he was born, so I wandered by there. And then a few miles away is his boyhood homes. There's two of them. The smaller home was the home that he was brought back to after he was first born. He lived there until he was about 4, and then his old man built a new, bigger house, actually almost literally in the backyard. You go around the block and that's on the other side. And then of course, his houses keep getting bigger and bigger. The Trump Tower here in Manhattan, I swung by there as well. So, I fit a lot in today, but now I gotta catch an airplane ride back home, back to Minnesota, because I gotta go back to work tomorrow.